Hello and welcome to your first MyInspirationForLife.com coaching session. I have with me my partner, friend, and co-founder of MyInspirationForLife.com, Doug Westmoreland, who's going to kick off this coaching session.
Thanks, Dwight. We are so glad you've decided to join us in saying enough. Enough to the constant negativity that surrounds all of us. Now you're saying yes. Yes to yourself. And starting today with this session, you are now welcoming into your life things that are positive, inspiring, and geared to help you serve others. Welcome again and congratulations for taking this first step.
We want to say right from the start that we hope to never come across as the know-it-all gurus teaching you, the student. That's just not the case. Both Doug and I are lifelong learners ourselves. We've both been up and we've been down, and I think I can speak for the both of us when I say we have found that up is a whole lot better. We are confronted with the same concerns, challenges, and fears as anyone. However, years of study, research, and application of what we have learned from the masters have and continue to work for thousands, including us. We want to give back and continue to make a difference for as many people as we can for as long as we can. Look, you already have inside of you what it takes to feel better, to do better, and to be better. Sometimes a helping hand is all we need. That's really what MyInspirationForLife.com is all about. Providing a helping hand, ongoing, continual support, and coaching in good times and during challenging times. We really believe that as we take this journey together, we will all become more positive, happy, and successful, however you define success.
So let's get started with the one thing that all philosophical, business, and religious leaders for centuries have agreed upon. You become what you think about. There is no better starting point in our personal growth journey than discussing where everything has its beginning. What we feel, say, or do starts in our mind. Our thoughts and the way we interpret any event trigger our feelings, positive or negative. Our thoughts and feelings lead to our actions and determine the results we get. It all starts with our thoughts. So as long as you're going to think anyway, why not think wonderful thoughts and get wonderful results? In his classic recording, The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale, known as the Dean of Personal Development, asked this question: why do we become what we think about? Reflect on that for a moment. Why do we become what we think about? His answer is timeless. I want to tell you about a situation, Nightingale says, that parallels the human mind. Suppose a farmer has some land, and it's good, fertile land. The land gives the farmer a choice. He may plant in the land whatever he chooses. The land doesn't care. It's up to the farmer to make the decision. We're comparing the human mind with the land because the mind, like the land, doesn't care what you plant in it. It will return what you plant, but it doesn't care what you plant. Now, let's say the farmer has two seeds in his hand. One is a seed of corn, the other is nightshade, a deadly poison. He digs two little holes in the earth and he plants both seeds, one corn, the other nightshade. He covers up the holes, waters, and takes care of the land. And what will happen? Invariably, the land will return what was planted. Remember, the land doesn't care. It will return poison in just as wonderful abundance as it will corn. So up come the two plants, one corn, one poison. Now, the human mind is far more fertile, far more incredible and mysterious than the land, but it works the same way. It doesn't care what we plant, success or failure. A concrete, worthwhile goal, or confusion, misunderstanding, fear, anxiety, and so on. But what we plant, it must return to us. You see, the human mind will return anything we want to plant.
Doug, that is such a powerful message. You become what you think about. Now ask yourself, what is your mind returning to you? Over the last week or so, have you felt happy, full of life, or have you felt down, discouraged, or just plain lousy? If you have felt excited and happy, jot down the thoughts that have filled your mind so that you can continue feeding your mind with similar thoughts. If, on the other hand, you have been experiencing feelings of discouragement, doubt, and fear, reflect on those thoughts that have occupied your mind. You will find that what you have planted in your mind has not been the most uplifting thoughts. But the good news, you can change what you plant or what you allow others to plant in your mind. You are in charge of what goes into your mind. It's really the only thing you and I have 100% control over. If you can keep your mind clearly focused on what you want and refrain from thinking about what you don't want, you will attract everything you need to achieve your goals.
Now, before we conclude this session and leave you with one last thought, we encourage you to print out the action guide that we have provided for you in this session. Take action and feel good about what you will accomplish in the next week or two. We want to thank you for allowing us to plant in your mind one last thought, and we hope you will believe and reflect on it over and over again. You are extraordinary. There has never been anyone exactly like you in the history of mankind on earth. You have absolutely amazing untapped talents and abilities that, when properly unleashed and applied, can bring you everything you ever want. Happiness, joy, wealth, fulfillment, everything. Until next time, this is Doug and Dwight saying, always be positive, be inspired, and serve others.